Alright guys, it's the time to get stuck in the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freak Wrestling, the WWE podcast, hosted by Travis-T.
I'm Dizzle J.
Guys, we're back.
Yeah,
We're here.
We're always back.
We got back together for a number of things.
Yeah.
We got to go over some results here, and as promised, we are going to kind of revisit the WWE roster.
Oh, yeah.
We noticed there were a lot of releases and stuff that happened. Surprisingly, some of those releases are like coming back or still involved in the business, like Kurt Angle and Mav. So
Yeah, and I mean, they're still on TV taping.
yep, Gulak and all that is still there too. So it's kind of weird how it's all working. So we're going to kind of revamp it and determine who should stay, who should go, and stuff like that.
Definitely.
And we realized today that we've been missing out on one of our newer segments to finish up the show, the Who Gives a Shit, Holy Shit segment. So we'll bring that back with you as well. We got Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Impact, AEW.
Yep.
Cool. I guess I'll start with Raw.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay with you?
That's fine with
Is
me.
that okay with you, sir?
That's
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Guys, before I get started, I just want to remind you that this episode of Just Freak Wrestling, the JFW podcast, is brought to you by ballwash.com. That's right, guys. Go to ballwash.com. Check out all their products for the man who needs to be clean. Shampoos, conditioners, ball wash, body wash. You can use it on your testiculars or all over. That's how awesome this stuff is. Go to ballwash.com. Check out the products. Put it all in the cart. At checkout, when you're about to leave and pay, use the promo code FREAKNET, FREAKNET, and save 15% on your order. And if you want to buy more than just one thing, they do have kits available that you can buy an entire kit of shampoo, conditioners, soaps, and stuff like that. They came out with the hand sanitizer because during this COVID-19 time, you got to make sure you're protecting yourself. And they came out with their own brand of hand sanitizer. It's really awesome. I'd recommend, again, checking out ballwash.com.
I think that's my favorite sponsor.
It's a nice sponsor.
Yeah.
Good people. Sponsor Freak Net
Freak Net
Studios. Alright guys, not a whole lot going on Raw. We did see a new United States champion with Apollo.
I'm
picking up
shocked.
a win over against Andrade. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Apollo is an incredible talent.
Oh, definitely.
And it's cool that he got this opportunity to become U.S. champion. I don't think it affects Andrade in any way of not having it because he's also really good at what he does. And it kind of opens him up a little bit more to maybe pursue another title match with Drew McIntyre.
I was going to say, he beat Drew McIntyre for that NXT title back in the day. So for him to beat Drew again for the WWE title? WWE Championship. Would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Guys, we noticed over the last couple weeks that the Iconics have finally made a return to TV.
Iconic.
Obviously going for the tag team championships because they are the only true women's tag team in WWE right now. So yeah, I mean we saw a little issue with them a couple weeks ago on Raw, where they picked up the loss. Billy Kay slapped Peyton in the face, and then they had a good cry about it. Angel Garza took on Kevin Owens. Angel Garza picked up the victory against Kevin. Street Profits and Viking Raiders had another one of their little challenges.
Anything you can do, we can do better.
Yeah. This week was golf. Last week was axe throwing. The week before that, basketball. How do you feel about these segments?
I like them. I think they're fun.
Yeah.
I like the pulling the meat out of the hole.
I like the when they scored the one basket and they got all excited and shit.
They could get their golf scores and their scores so much more than the Street Profits. Like, we win. Like, no, golf is the lowest score. That's stupid.
God. I like it too because the thing is, you get that comedic relief from the Viking Raiders, but it doesn't deter from how scary they are.
Yeah.
So, and that's pretty cool.
It's kind of like a Big Show type of deal, you know?
Absolutely. Murphy and new minion of Seth Rollins. What does he call him? Not followers. Disciples. New disciple of Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, teamed up with Murphy to take on Aleister Black and Humberto in a tag team match. Theory picked up the win for their team, proving that he's worth having there. I heard there's rumor of another one coming. I'm not sure.
At one point in time, they were talking about having him 12 disciples. So you're talking almost like pre-crazy NWO numbers.
Ooh, when we go through the WWE roster, we'll pick those disciples too.
Okay.
We can do that. Just remind me of that because I'll forget that. That's okay. I'll remember. We know I'll remember.
33%.
33%, eh?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, nice shirt, Jay.
Yeah, this is a nice shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
You know where I got it?
Where'd you got that shirt, Jay?
At tpublic.com.
tpublic.com.
Yeah, you search JFW.
JFW. On TeePublic?
On TeePublic.
JFW's got merchandise on tpublic.com?
Freak Net Studios has merchandise on TeePublic.com.
Great. You just got to search JFW. Find that shirt.
You get on shirts, hoodies, stickers, decals, tapestries, wall art,
phone cases,
onesies. Ooh.
Right, that's right. The new This Freaking Show logo is now available on phone cases. So, yeah. I like that shirt, Jay.
I do.
Whoever created that shirt is a fucking genius.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
He's colorblind.
All right. It looks like it.
This is actually one of my favorite shirts.
It's a great shirt.
They're quality shirts. I haven't had one shrink on me yet.
What?
As you can see, you get this is the Travis-T Dizzle J 2020 shirt.
Yeah,
Making wrestling great again.
Fuck yeah. I also got it in blue.
Nice.
I decided to wear black today.
Yeah, my grandfather has the same shirt.
He's a good man.
He is.
Because it says Travis-T across the top of it. That's why he bought it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the Travis-T part. Yeah. And not his grandson.
The smaller name underneath? No, you know your Pence. Oh, God.
At least I'm not Biden.
TEPUBLAC.com. Search JFW, not Biden. I'm not gonna lie, Biden doesn't know he's Biden.
Wrong podcast.
Wrestling. So again, Theory, Murphy picked up the win over Aleister Black and Humberto. We haven't heard a lot about Rey Mysterio since the Seth Rollins incident.
Yeah.
And Rollins threatened to do the same thing to Carrillo that he did to Rey. Which I'm kind of liking the, like, he's not mentally, like, there too much anymore.
Rollins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird timing that this is happening around time he found out he's going to be a dad. So, but I think maybe he already has a kid.
I don't know.
I think one of them already has. Somebody has a kid.
I don't think she has a kid already. I know he might.
No, she was all disappointed.
She did look awfully sad.
Yeah, but I'm okay with Asuka being champion.
I'm very okay with Asuka being champion. I feel like it's long overdue. I feel like she's been pushed to the back of the line so many times for no fucking reason. Mm-hmm. And I don't give a shit if she yells at me in Japanese all day long. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing with Shinsuke Nakamura, a great talent known across the world. Had that good push, like, winning, like, the Royal Rumble and all that stuff. And then he just became, like, a fucking lackey for...
for what? For Zayn?
Yeah, Sami Zayn, yeah. And now Sami Zayn's not even there.
Yeah. And they stripped him the title.
Yep. We saw a triple threat match, Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Natalya. Nia Jax picked up the win over Natalya with the Samoan drop. I'm glad Nia's back.
I don't know.
I'm torn between knowing that she's a little bit too dangerous in the ring, but I like having that powerhouse in the women's division.
I think Tamina is come along quite nicely. And I know it's taken a long time to happen, but I think Tamina's probably...
She needs a run.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been there, 12, 13 years?
She's been there for a long time.
Yeah. Finally saw the Street Profits team up to take on MVP and Lashley, and we saw that end, oddly enough, Full Nelson not releasing the Full Nelson, Drew McIntyre coming out, and how do you feel about the Lashley McIntyre thing?
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not a big fan of Lashley though.
I used to be a fan of Lashley. I liked him in Impact.
I liked him in Impact. I don't know what happened from Impact to WWE. I like MVP and him together. I'm kind of digging that at the moment.
Well, they're together in Impact, right?
I think so.
You know the whole thing with, like, Eric Young, when Eric Young was champion and MVP was kind of running things?
Yeah.
He kind of screwed Eric over for the title to put on Lashley.
Yeah, I don't know. Lana's gone, or Lana's still around,
Yeah.
but Rusev is gone.
Yeah. No more Rusev Day.
I'd much rather have Rusev around than Bobby Lashley.
Yep. Absolutely. But that's all for Raw.
Yeah. Impact Wrestling opened up with Ace Austin versus Hernandez.
Speaking of open up, guys. I know there are people out there just like me who struggle with opening up a book on your own. Just flipping pages. The fear of paper cuts. Big words you may not be able to pronounce as you try to say it in your head yourself. But deep down, you know you're not going to get it. Well, I'm here to ease your mind, guys, because of us here at JFW, part of Freak Net Studios. Okay. I thought you were going to do the Freak Net thing. Okay, no, I'm supposed to forget. So, us here at Freak Net Studios.
Freak Net
Studios. We are sponsored by Audible.com. That's right, with over 1,000 titles to choose from for audiobooks. That's right, man. You can have the book read to you. No more flipping through pages, worry about paper cuts. No more fear of being stupid because you can't pronounce the word correctly.
I skipped those words.
Right? You don't even have to skip them anymore. Guys, if you go to audibletrial.com/freaknet today, you get yourself a 30-day free trial of Audible plus a credit to your first book purchase. It's that simple. audibletrial.com/freaknet. Sign up today, 30-day free trial and a credit to your first book purchase. Okay, I'm good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Impact Wrestling opened up with Ace Austin versus Hernandez in #1 contenders match. Mm-hmm. Ace Austin defeated Hernandez. It's kind of neat to see Hernandez still around. He was one of those ones I have followed for a while with Impact. Next up was Chris Bay with Johnny Swinger versus Cousin Jake. Chris Bay defeated Cousin Jake. There's some backstage statements, and while I'm reading, I see that Crazy Steve is coming back to Impact. So we were talking beforehand. We're like, we kind of wonder what happened with his NXT debut.
Yeah.
Because we didn't ever see him, or maybe we saw him and we didn't realize it was him.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Kimberly versus Havoc. Kimberly defeated Havoc by disqualification. The North Tag Team Champions take on Cody De Niro and Wheels at the De Niro compound. And it doesn't say who won. The North steal the victory and escape the compound. I don't know if you know who the North are, but they're pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of compound matches and stuff like that. They did it with Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt and stuff. It's just goofy.
Well, you know, they rehatched a lot of the ideas and stuff like that. Deonna Purrazzo is going to make her Impact Wrestling debut here soon. Michael Elgin versus Trey, #1 at...
Fucking Mike Elgin, man.
That dude is beastly. Mm-hmm. Trey defeated Michael Elgin in the semifinal.
That's a shame.
And that was Impact.
Cool. NXT was just NXT. Awesome. Entertaining.
Yes.
Always enjoyable. It opened up with the finals match with Kushida, Maverick, and Jake Atlas from Group A. And I like this tournament style that they did. A little bit different than the bracket system. I really enjoy it. They had a triple threat to determine who from Group A was going to face the winner of Group B, which I can't remember that guy's name off the top of my head right now. Lucha wrestler, awesome fucking guy. A lot better than Sin Cara. Doesn't get hurt every week.
What, Sin Cara's old partner? Or?
No.
Was it Kalisto?
No, in Kalisto. No, this guy looks like a
Grand Malik?
like a Lucha Underground style, kind of like a beefier fucking like luchador. I just don't know his name off the top of my head. But that's cool. It don't matter. Talk about it next week. Kushida had Atlas in an armbar, and right before he was ready to tap, Maverick pinned Atlas's shoulders down, got the 3 count. During the 3 count, however, he did happen to tap out to the armbar. The ref didn't see the tap, so Maverick did end up taking the win. Kushida came up to him during his backstage interview following the match, Maverick wanted to apologize because Kushida said, win the belt. You know, this is his way of staying in the WWE NXT. Maverick said that if he wins the belt, he will give Kushida the first shot at it. Huh. So there's a sign of respect there.
Right.
Plus, Maverick has a hot wife. I just want to share that again.
That he still hasn't consummated with.
All right. We saw Joey Gargano take on a newcomer, a guy from the developmental, Adrian Alanis. It was a squash match. Johnny won. We saw a segment that featured Mia Yim and basking in his glory.
Oh, Keith Lee.
Yeah, thank you. I don't want to say like Lee, Justin Lee. Keith Lee, yeah. They're sitting at a table. The segment was dumb. I don't get it. Keith Lee puts these flowers on the table, and Mia Yim is talking about how like they're cheap and crappy and gross. And she calls them Gargano flowers, and she does this weird thing with a flashlight. Keith Lee finds some comedic relief with it by using the flashlight as well, but blinding himself. They ordered a pizza, and the woman who was delivering the pizza, first off, way too hot to be a fucking pizza delivery girl. Pretty sure she was from developmental because I think she was wearing fucking Spanx. I don't fucking know. She brings the pizza in, and there was one slice left in the box because apparently she got hungry on the way to deliver the pizza.
What else to eat than the customer's pizza?
Right, yeah. I don't know who this pizza delivery girl is, but she ate an entire fucking pizza, and I want to meet her.
Well, were they making fun of the Gargano?
They call it Gargano's Pizza.
Well, no, the Gargano and his wife, is it LaRue, right? Mm-hmm. They did a segment where they were talking about Keith Lee and whoever the fuck, I guess Mia Yim, and then all of a sudden it would go to their face and it would go black and white and try to be all freaky. I think they were probably poking fun at that.
Yep, still dumb. It was still dumb.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, like, I get why they want to do it just because it's poking fun at Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano, but it seemed like it dragged on way too long and it was just dull. It was just really fucking boring. Shotzi Blackheart took on Raquel Gonzalez. We saw a huge fucking mishap with Shotzi.
The botch.
Pretty fucking bad. She was able to finish the match. It doesn't seem like she's hurting anyway. She did end up losing though. We saw Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai team up to take on Charlotte Flair and a tag team partner of her choice, Chelsea Green. Flair and Green picked up the win. Ciampa took on Leon Ruff. I believe Leon Ruff is kind of new too.
Yeah.
Another squash match. We saw Boudreaux. She still go by Boudreaux? Karrion Kross's Scarlett Boudreaux. Is it just Scarlett?
This is Scarlett.
Scarlett literally followed Ciampa out to the ring during his entrance, and kind of just sat there and watched his match. Quick match. He kind of got the point across that Ciampa, was like, pretty intense, hard hitting.
Fallen prey.
And then Cameron showed up on not Cameron. Karrion Kross. Showed up on the Titantron and said that he's going to make Ciampa feel something he's never felt before at TakeOver in your house.
That should be a pretty badass match.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. And we ever figure out when...
I think this table is falling.
You think this table's falling?
Yeah. To be completely honest with you.
Well, then don't break it. So, of course it's on your side. What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't set the table up.
We're podcasting, right?
Hey. Can't pay for this real shit.
God, yeah. I give up on you.
You give up on me.
The show ends with Matt Riddle taking on Tim Thatcher in a pit fight match. Special guest referee is Kurt Angle. And Thatcher beats Riddle with a sleeper.
Really?
Yep.
I must have watched the NXT from the week before. When they split. Riddle and Thatcher.
Yeah, that's a couple weeks ago.
It's because somebody stopped my recordings. Ready?
Oh, yeah, since you interrupted me talking about fucking tables and shit. Yeah, I got through it. I'm ready.
AEW Dynamite this past Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Broken Matt Hardy and the Young Bucks take on Joey Janela in a private party. Hardy and the Bucks defeated Private Party and Janela. That's a weird pairing.
Yeah.
FTR.
Speaking of weird pairing, guys. If you go to patreon.com/JFW podcast right now, you don't have to worry about pairing anything up because you just could pick one tier.
One tier.
One tier.
Just one.
Not the tier out of your eye. A tier in itself. Guys, patreon.com/JFW podcast is one of the best ways you can support our podcast, along with obviously buying our merchandise and I guess just handing us money.
Handing us money works too.
Yeah. Patreon.com/JFW podcast. There's so many tiers for you to check out. Anything from $1 down to $15. And every tier offers you prizes. And every tier below it offers you the prize for the one above it, so on and so forth. All the way down. And there's so many things like shout outs that we do, like with Becca and Brandy for being Patreon since the beginning of the Patreon that we started.
The OG Patreon.
Yeah, you get shout outs on the show, you get shout outs on social media. If it's around your birthday, we'll give you a shout out during your birthday time. There's opportunities to be a GM of a show where you determine what we do and what we talk about. And tacos. And stuff like that. So make sure you check out patreon.com/JFW podcast today and see what's out there, see what works for you, and give us money.
Money.
Demonetized.
Everybody has a price. So after the match...
Oh yeah, so your turn. I was about to read SmackDown.
So after the match, FTR made their debut. If you don't know who FTR is, they are Fuck the Rest, also known as The Revival. Made their debut on AEW and pretty much saying, Young Bucks, we're coming after you. Brian Cage went up against Johnson, defeated Johnson. I am so happy to see him back.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Brian Cage. Britt Baker.
Bread and butter.
Britt Baker updates her injury status.
Butter Baker.
She says she'll be there soon.
Nutter Maker.
Hikaru Shida versus Christy James.
Mickey James?
No.
I'm just saying shit at this point. I'm still on the bread and butter.
I was like, no, I didn't get that one wrong. She defeated James. Cody issues an open challenge, but I guess this is going to be a new thing. So he's just going to keep doing these open challenges.
You mean the John Cena Invitational?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Doesn't really say...
You talking about the Kurt Angle Open Challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
SCU versus Kip Sabian.
Not new AEW.
With their money, not Money in the Bank. What was it? All in.
Food in the fridge.
Jimmy Havoc. Saban and Havoc defeated SCU, which that's got to be a pretty big win. SCU is pretty much the top of the food chain.
That's right.
And then the Battle Royal for the shot at the TNT Championship, which we discussed earlier. The design that's there right now is probably not the greatest.
No.
But the creator of the design has come out and said that there is a new design. They just had to get one out. But because of everything that's going on, they didn't have the manpower to do so. Jungle Boy won the Battle Royal.
Interesting.
Jungle Boy. He puts on decent matches, though.
That's Luke Perry's kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
SmackDown opened up with a Jeff Hardy car accident. Really playing off of the issues that he has. Smart way to build people up. Obviously, because of this, he got arrested. Couldn't participate in the finals match to crown the next Intercontinental Champion. So they had a 10-man Battle Royal. Just Sheamus picked up the win and he's going on to face Daniel Bryan later on that night to determine who's going on to face AJ Styles.
Oh, jeez.
Right. So we'll see Sheamus and Daniel Bryan later on in the show. Lacey took on Sonya Deville. Match ended in a double countout. Bliss took on Banks after altercation between the two on a on the Alexa Bliss talk show. Moment of Bliss. Moment of Bliss.
Moment of Bliss.
Moment of Bliss. Cesaro took on Shorty G. Cesaro won. I'm just kidding. Shorty G did.
What did the con? They just need to give him
His release.
His release. Let him go. If you're not going to use Cesaro right, just let him go. The man's a powerhouse, a workhorse. Yep. He could do everything in that ring, and then some.
Throw him over on NXT UK. Fuck it.
Yeah, let him run ropshot on these guys.
Following the match, there were a couple of segments. Mandy Rose and Otis on vacation segment, showing up by the pool together. Mandy falls asleep and has a erotic dream about fucking Otis.
About fucking Otis, or just fucking Otis?
Yeah. Little column A, little column B. Guys, if you don't know, the creator of this storyline between Otis and Mandy was released along with all the other stars.
Really?
So, which possibly was my favorite storyline of 2020 with this whole Mandy, Otis, Sonya, and Dolph Ziggler thing. We're going to watch it slowly go to shit because I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon was sitting there saying, let's make her have a dream. It'll be good shit. You know, so...
Who is the creator?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, female.
It was I don't... It's a nobody writer, but I don't mean it in that way.
It's nobody we would know.
Yeah, it's not a Cornette, a Bischoff, a Paul Heyman. You know, it's nothing like that. It's
right.
just it's just one of the people on the writing staff. And then we also found out that Matt Riddle will be making his debut to SmackDown. It was announced by Kurt Angle. So he'll be coming to SmackDown shortly.
So is Kurt Angle back?
I don't fucking know. They probably just said, hey, want to come do some shit for free? Finally, Daniel Bryan took on Sheamus for the chance to take on AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title, and Daniel Bryan won, which made the Battle Royal completely fucking useless. So.
That makes more sense. I thought they were going to give it to Sheamus.
Yeah.
I think it's the only belt Sheamus hasn't held.
Maybe.
I think it is. But AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan should tear down the house.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, they had those feuds when Bryan took the title from AJ and turned heel.
Right.
Yep. All right. Let's talk a little about some WWE rosters.
Roster.
Talk about them rosters. Talk about them. All right, Jay. I'm just going to give you a name, and you tell me should they stay or should they go now?
I heard some rumors recently that a certain leader of a certain faction might be leaving.
Triple H?
Nah, baby.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
No,
he's not. He's not going anywhere. And Adam Cole is NXT.
Adam Cole is NXT.
He had a whole big podcast interview with Lynn Garcia where he would never even want to move to Raw or SmackDown. He wants to be on NXT, and he's not going to go anywhere. All right, I'm going to give you some names. Released, retire, stick around. And then remember, 10 of these people got to be a disciple. So,
yeah.
What I'll do is, you know what? I'll help you out here. I'll write down the name of the person you say disciple, and we can always change it. We got to have 10.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, Adam Cole.
Stay.
AJ Styles.
Stay.
Akam.
Stay.
Okay. Akira Tozawa.
I like Akira. Stay.
Aleister Black.
Stay.
Bliss.
Stay.
Alexander Wolf.
Stay.
I don't know who Alicia Taylor is.
Go.
Aaliyah.
Stay.
Amir Jordan.
No idea who that is.
Yeah. Andrade.
Stay.
Garza.
Stay.
Angelo Dawkins.
Stay.
Apollo Crews.
Definitely stay.
Ari Daivari.
Stay. Disciple.
Disciple? He does have kind of like that disciple look.
He kind of does. I looked over at him like, ooh.
Arturo Ruas.
Stay. I have no idea who he is. I'm not going to fire him.
Ashton Smith.
Stay.
Asuka.
Definitely stay.
Austin Theory.
Stay.
Bailey.
Go.
Seriously?
I don't like Bailey.
Come on now. Bailey's pretty good, man. Yeah, I mean, she's doing pretty good as a heel.
She's doing pretty... Okay, she can stay. Sasha's going to go.
One of them have to leave.
One of them had to go. They pissed me off.
Becky.
She's already gone, but she can stay.
I'm sure she'll come back.
Yeah.
Belair.
Stay. You know what's cool about her? She makes the ring gear for her and her husband.
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Big E.
Stay.
Big Show.
Retire.
Billy Kay.
Stay.
Bo Dallas.
Go to fuck away.
You don't know Disciple?
No.
I don't know who Bo is. Bobby Fish.
Stay.
Bobby Lashley.
Go.
Booker T.
Go.
Braun Strowman.
Stay.
Brock Lesnar.
Go away.
Retire.
Get the fuck out.
Bronson Reed.
Disciple.
Ooh, that'd be a good one. Be that powerhouse.
Yeah.
Byron Saxon is commentating. Cameron Grimes.
Stay.
Candice LeRae.
Stay.
Carmella.
I'm over her. She can go.
Cedric Alexander.
Disciple. He needs to do something different.
Cesaro.
For his own benefit, he needs to go.
Charlotte.
She can stay.
Chelsea.
I still stick with that. If she wants to be as good as her dad was, that she needs to go to other organizations and win their titles also.
Chelsea Green.
Stay.
Dakota Kai.
Stay. I really liked her character now.
Damian Priest.
See, that'd be a cool disciple too.
Dana Brooke.
Go.
Daniel Bryan.
Stay.
Danny Burch.
Stay.
Dave Mastiff.
Stay.
Dexter Loomis.
That guy's scary as fuck.
Yeah, he was a stalker in TNA.
Oh, that's right. Ooh,
Like Sam
disciple.
something. Yeah, there you go.
Samuel.
Dolph Ziggler.
His benefit would be to leave.
My God. Yeah, man.
You know we're doing a podcast here.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a podcast. What's up? You here?
Man.
Yeah, come in. Door's open. Nah, dude, I've been up since 7 a.m. I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to wrap up JFW here, so just walk in. Right.
Now remember, I fixed the table and that was an issue. You answered a phone.
It's my show. Dominic Dijakovic. We're done. My show.
Definitely stay.
Stay. Drew Gulak.
Stay.
Drew McIntyre.
Stay.
Eddie Dennis.
Who?
I don't know.
Disciple. I'm a big fan of making nobodies like part of a faction than like having them come out like Dolph Ziggler. He was part of the Spirit Squad.
Edge.
He can go. I love Edge, but
This is a guy that Mavericks have faced. Ohio Del Fantasma. Awesome,
he can
dude.
stay.
Elias.
Stay.
Ember Moon actually might be retiring. Eric.
Stay.
Fabian Ackner. Awesome, dude.
Is he part of Imperium?
UK. Yeah. Yeah, NXT UK. Stay.
Stay.
Fandango. I think he's injured again. I think he should retire.
I think he should retire too. I love the comedy act from him.
Finn Balor.
He'd probably be better off if he left.
New Japan.
Yeah.
Flash Morgan Webster.
Stay.
Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Disciple.
Grand Metalik.
Stay.
Humberto Carrillo.
Stay.
I don't know who that is. Io Shirai.
Oh, definitely stay.
Swerve Scott.
Stay.
Isla Dawn.
Make her a disciple.
Ooh, a lady.
A lady.
Ivar.
Stay.
James Drake.
Stay.
Jason Jordan. I don't think he's even.
I don't think he's cleared for right.
Jackson Riker.
He's
Gunner.
yeah.
TNA Gunner.
Bro, I like the Forgotten Sons.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy.
Go.
Retire.
Yeah.
Jessamine Duke.
Stay.
Usos.
Stay.
Jinder Mahal.
Go.
Jenny.
Go.
Joaquin Wilde.
Stay.
Joe Coffey.
Is he part of Imperium too?
No.
Or UK? Make him a disciple. I like these mean guys are gonna be disciples. How many I got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 9 right now.
I got 9.
John Cena.
He can go.
Pretty much gone. John Morrison.
As much as I like Morrison, I would let him go.
I'd rather see him get an NXT title run. I don't think he would ever hit the Universal title like level.
Man, and I mean I'm a big fan of Morrison. I think coming back to WWE just means like he's at the end of his career.
Gotcha.
But I would really love to see him have a run at the title.
Gotcha. Gargano.
Stay.
Jordan Devlin.
Stay.
Joseph Connors.
Stay.
Josiah Williams.
I don't know who the hell that is. He can go.
All right. Guys, we're going to do the rest next week because we are kind of wrapping up here on the show.
Party time.
Let's end it here. Favorite, your holy shit, who gives a shit?
Holy shit, Brian Cage debut. Mm-hmm. No one gives a shit. Jim Cornette's fucking opinion. Yeah. He has been driving me nuts lately, man. It's like you wanted something different from the rest of the world. Everybody's trying to give you something different.
Yep.
Even WWE. Mm-hmm. And they're doing that, and you're just going to piss all over it.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Yeah. For me, the holy shit moment was obviously Shotzi Blackheart's dive. The mess up there. Who gives a shit? Riddle going to SmackDown. I think
you're not a fan of Riddle anyway.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I think NXT made it a point to say that they're the third brand. They're not a minor league anymore.
Right.
So for him to move from one to the other, for them to hype it up like they are, doesn't make sense to me.
No.
All right, Jay. Well, we talked about our sponsors. We talked about Patreon. We talked about TeePublic. We talked about everything.
Oh, pick of the week.
Yeah, your pick of the week. Go for it, man.
Darby Allin versus Cody Rhodes. And this, you saw both of them use their finishers on each other. So enjoy. And Darby Allin's one of those up and coming talents. Check it out. Let me know what you think. If you got something you want me to watch, let me know.
Yep. Guys, make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Just Freakin' Wrestling, the JFW Podcast. You can find our podcasts every single week on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and Podbean just by searching Just Freakin' Wrestling, the JFW Podcast. If you do happen to be on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and review. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on all the platforms you listen to. Again, Just Freakin' Wrestling is part of Freak Net Studios. Make sure you check out freaknetstudios.com to check out all the other amazing podcasts that we are associated with. Doug Gray Area, This Freaking Show, and Pretty Little Freaks. And that's all I got.
Time to ring a bell on this episode.
Correct. As always, I am Travis-T.
I'm Dizzle J.
And thank you for listening to our episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.
Peace.